second topic, which is plant-water relations. So here water is very essential to plants. About 90% of the cell is occupied by water. Okay. So it plays a very important role in living organisms and everything. So generally the protoplasm is of water and it consists of many substances which are dissolved in protoplasm. Okay. So here the protoplasm of cells are nothing but it is of water, and in which different molecules are dissolved in it. Okay. So here, for example, if you take watermelon, the 92% of the
watermelon consists of water.
Yeah. Okay. 92% of it is water only. Okay. And most plants, only 10 to 15% of fresh weight is dry weight. Do you know what is fresh weight and what is dry weight?
Fresh weight is more water content and dry weight is more water content.
Yeah, if you take fresh weight are nothing but generally the fresh plants and everything. And dry weight is nothing but when all the water of those plants evaporate, the remaining is known as dry weight. So in fresh weight, only 10 to 15% of fresh weight is dry weight. So the remaining are water only there. So amount of water taken up or lost to the air, it is lost to the air, right, due to evaporation by the leaves. So that process is known as transpiration. So water is flowing from the soil to the roots, and it is going out again to the air through leaves. Okay. So here, so if you take the absorption of plants, how the plant absorbs water generally. For example, a mature corn plant, okay, it absorbs 3 liters of water per day.
3 liters.
Okay. Whereas mustard plant absorbs water equal to its own weight within 5 hours. Okay. So these are plant water relations, how it is taking, how it is absorbing, and the water content, how water plays a role, how important water is to plants and everything. So we are coming to the first subtopic under plant water relations, which is water potential. Okay. So here water potential is generally denoted by that symbol. So this one is known as psi. This symbol is known as psi. So psi is nothing but PSI. This is what is the symbol, psi. So since it is water potential, we are giving W here, water potential. Okay. So this water potential is generally some defining term, okay, with numericals to understand the water movement from where to where the water is moving. We can understand very easily. So water potential is determined by two divisions, okay, which is known as solute potential, pressure potential. So these two potentials determine water potential. Okay, and generally water molecules have kinetic energy in them, energy to move randomly inside the water and everything. So if the concentration of water increases, kinetic energy increases because they will be having more number of motion, random motion. So therefore when kinetic energy increases, water potential also increases. Okay, water potential is directly proportional to the kinetic energy of water. Water potential increases. Okay, so therefore pure water have greatest water potential. Okay, it only has greatest water potential. So if water is mixed with other solute are nothing but the substances which are dissolved in water, other solute or other substances, the water potential is reduced. Okay, so only the pure water have greatest water potential. Okay, so we will be discussing what role solute potential and pressure potential is playing in water potential. Okay, how it is determined and everything we will be discussing in the first topic, the first subtopic under plant water relationships. We are going to discuss some more about water potential, how water solute potential and the pressure potential are acting in water potential, how it is determining the water potential, and we are going to see here. So, if two systems having water, they are in contact. Okay, if two systems having water are in contact, The random movement of water molecules results in net movement of water molecules from the system having high energy to the system having low energy. Can you understand this sentence? If two systems with water molecules are connected, okay, then there is a net movement of these water molecules from system having high water energy to the system having low water energy, okay, from high energy to low energy. So energy is nothing but the kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is directly proportional to the water potential. So therefore, from the system having high water potential to the system having low water potential, the water moves from the system having high water potential to the system having low water potential. Okay, from high water potential to low water potential. Actually, this is just diffusion from higher energy to lower energy, from higher concentration to lower concentration. Okay. So here, water potential of pure water we have seen it is the greatest because it has the greatest kinetic energy. Okay. So at standard temperature and not under any pressure, it should not have any pressure, and at the standard temperature, the water potential of pure water is 0. Okay. So when some solute or some substances which are dissolved in this water, so some substances or solute when dissolved in this water potential, when dissolved in this water, pure water, then the water potential decreases because some solute are there. Then the random movement of water decreases. So therefore the water potential decreases. So we have seen that pure water is at 0. Then how it will decrease?
Minus.
Yeah, to the negative value. So solutions having lower water potential than pure water. So these solutions have lower potential energy than pure water. So therefore always this solute potential, so it is always negative, solute potential. Okay. So more solute molecules, if you dissolve more solute molecules in pure water, it will be more negative value. Okay, it will go to more negative value, which is very, very less. Okay. So here at atmospheric pressure, we have said that under not under any pressure and at a standard temperature, the water potential of pure water is 0. But under atmospheric pressure, the water pressure of the atmosphere, which is 180 atmosphere. So at atmospheric pressure, the water potential is equal to solute potential. Okay, water potential is just equal to solute potential. Okay, so this is the concept. Can you understand now? So next we will see some more characteristics about water potential. Okay. Now we are going to discuss some more about water potential. Okay. So here we have seen at atmospheric pressure. At atmospheric pressure, water potential is equal to solute potential. So when no atmospheric pressure, not even a single pressure, and at constant temperature, standard temperature, the water potential of pure water is 0. So here, if pressure greater than atmospheric pressure, then what will happen?
Greater than atmospheric pressure.
This will
burst.
So then the water potential will increase. Okay. So therefore water potential increases and pressure can develop in a plant system. When water enters a plant through a cell, due to diffusion, pressure exists inside a cell. Okay. So therefore the pressure is built against the cell wall. Okay, pressure is built inside the cell against the cell wall. So it makes the cell turgid. Turgid is nothing but it makes the cell so big and with the water molecules inside it. So this increases the pressure potential of the cell because it is against the cell wall and it increases the pressure potential.
This is not positive.
Yeah, it is positive. And this is represented by psi p. And the water potential is the addition of solute potential and the pressure potential. Okay. So here psi is
power.
Is equal to psi w is equal to psi p, psi s plus psi p plus psi s. Okay. So water potential is equal to solute potential plus pressure potential. Okay. So let's go to the next subtopic, which is osmosis. Okay. Can you now understand about the water potential and everything? Shall I ask some questions? So water potential at not even a single pressure. What is the water potential of pure water?
It will decrease.
At standard temperature and not even a single pressure, not pressure applied.
That goes negative.
So the water potential when at standard temperature and not even a single pressure, the water potential of pure water is 0. Zero.
It will not go to negative.
No. Some solute is added, only the water's potential will go to negative, which is known as solute potential. Okay. So when at atmospheric pressure, water potential is equal to solute potential, and greater than atmospheric pressure, okay, this happens. The water potential increases than 0. Okay. So next we go to the next topic, which is osmosis. We are going to see plant water relationships. The third topic, which is plasmolysis. So here the external solutions balances the osmotic. If in plasmolysis we are seeing about 3 types of cells here. Okay. So if the external solution of a cell balances the osmotic pressure inside the cytoplasm, it is known as isotonic. Okay, it is equal. The external pressure and the internal pressure is equal. Okay, so it is known as isotonic solution. So the external solution is more dilute than the cytoplasm. When external solution is more dilute than the cytoplasm is considered as concentrated. So what will happen? The molecules will have, the external solution will be having more kinetic energy. Therefore, the water molecules flow into the cell. So therefore, the cells swell there. Okay, it is known as hypotonic solution when the external solution is more dilute than the cytoplasm. Okay. And in hypertonic solution, when the external solution is more concentrated than the cytoplasm, it is known as hypertonic solution. Okay, hypertonic. In these cells, what will the cells will happen? What cells? How it shrinks?
From look at the shrink. How it shrinks?
Whether water is going out of the cell or coming in, coming out. Why it is coming out?
Because it is shrinking. External solution is more.
When the external solution is more concentrated than the cytoplasm, then what will happen is the external solution is considered to be more concentrated, and the cytoplasm will have more water molecules, more water potential. So therefore, from more water potential, the water travels from cell to lower water potential where the external solution, which is concentrated solution. So it is known as hypertonic solution. Okay. So here the cells shrink generally. Okay. So in plasmolysis, water moves out of the cell. Okay, water moves out of the cell. It is known as plasmolysis. Plasmolysis is generally water moving out of the cell. So it needs a condition, hypertonic condition, to move out of the cell. Okay. So here the cell membrane shrinks. So cell membrane shrinks and leaving the cell wall in the same place. The cell membrane only shrinks and the vacuole also shrinks. First cell membrane shrinks and the cytoplasm shrinks, and then the vacuole will shrink. Okay. So here the cell at the last is known as plasmolyzed cell. Okay. So if water moves in and out of a cell and they balance the equilibrium of the cell, it is known as flaccid cell. Okay. So here we saw about going out and coming in of the water molecules and balancing without going in and out. But here when water moves in and as well as it moves out, to make the cell in balance the equilibrium, it is known as flaccid cell. Okay. Can you understand plasmolysis? So next we will be telling about the imbibition. Okay. The fourth subtopic under plant water relations. Now we have seen what is osmosis, right? Moving of water molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration within a semi-permeable membrane. So now we are going to see how to prepare the semi-permeable membrane. So if semi-permeable is in the sense it leaves some substances and it does not leave some substances. It is known as semi-permeable membrane. So here how to prepare this? If you take an egg, remove its yolk and add water and through a hole, okay, through a hole at the end of the egg, and the shell will be removed, right? Keep the shell in the dilute hydrochloric acid, and after some time, after few hours, the shell will dissolve, leaving a membrane. So this membrane is known as semi-permeable membrane. Okay. So we have seen how to prepare a semi-permeable membrane. So now what is osmotic pressure? The pressure required to prevent water from diffusing. Okay. So diffusing is in the sense we have seen we have seen in the last slide itself that if this is A, B, these have higher water potential and these have very low water potential. So here the water travels from this membrane here to here. Okay. So here, because here the water potential is more and here water potential is less. So here water moves from here to here, right? The pressure to stop the movement of water from
It's called
yes. The pressure which is required to stop the water molecules to move from chamber A to chamber B is known as osmotic pressure. So you need some pressure to stop here, that pressure is known as osmotic pressure, okay? So if this solute concentration is more here, there will be more pressure required to stop the water molecules to flow here, okay? So the more solute concentration, greater is the required pressure to prevent water from diffusing in. So numerically, osmotic pressure is equal to osmotic potential. Okay. The osmotic potential is nothing but the potential of water molecules to move here. Osmotic pressure is to stop the molecules without moving.
Osmotic pressure is
positive because we are giving it pressure. So osmotic potential is negative. Okay. So here both are equal numerically. Okay. So this is the osmotic pressure and osmosis. Okay. Understand? So next we go to the next subtopic in plant water relation, which is plasmolysis. Okay. We are going to see the last subtopic under plant water relations, which is the imbibition. Okay. So imbibition is nothing but absorption of water by solids. Okay. To increase its volume by diffusion. Okay. So solids, it can be seeds. Seeds imbibe water in them. They diffuse in them. They diffuse water in them, and which is required for the germination of the seed. And many woods also imbibe water within them. Many rocks imbibe water in them. So this is known as imbibition. Okay. So here also water potential gradient, water gradient, this concentration gradient is very important, where from higher concentration to lower concentration, the water diffuses. Okay. So that's all. This is imbibition. Imbibition is nothing but absorption of water by solids. It may be seeds, or wood, or rocks, or anything. So the concentration gradient with the diffusion. It is also a kind of diffusion. So next we go to the next topic, which is a long distance transport of water.